Well, this can't be very good for the deep state. FBI Director Kash Patel has reportedly found burn bags filled with Obamagate documents in a secret room at the FBI headquarters. I thought most of their rooms would probably be secret. Just last month, Patel told Jason's favorite, Joe Rogan, about discovering this room early in his tenure.
Me, as the director of the FBI, the former Russiagate guy, when I first got to the Bureau, found a room that Comey and others hid from the world in the Hoover building, full of documents and computer hard drives that no one had ever seen or heard of. Locked the key and hid access and just said, no one's ever going to find this place.
What's that smoke in that room? Okay, well, now we may know it was in the FBI room. Multiple burn bags filled with thousands of documents. One source says that among these documents was the classified annex to John Durham's special counsel report, including the underlying evidence he reviewed. This evidence allegedly showing that the intel community had credible foreign sources demonstrating that the FBI would be used to further the Trump-Russia collusion narrative. Once that evidence is declassified, it will be sent to Senate Judiciary Chair Chuck Grassley's office for public release. Okay, Jason, can we all agree that in the year 2025, we have to have these documents stored on computers, not in tiny little back rooms, and setting aside them? I mean, listen, the government should burn some documents. Hard drives. But are you kidding me? I mean, is this government? Is the government in the year 1850 right now? Can we, be able to centralize these documents?
Yeah.
We saw the tax preparing system in that mountain in Pennsylvania. Why are they so backwards?
Well, I definitely think the government has always been behind and antiquated when it comes to their technology. But I would also point out that computers can be hacked. And that's one of the reasons why if you keep everything on a computer, things can be deleted, things can be hacked. I think, maybe a mixture of having things on computers and having,
burn bags.
Burn bags.
Burn bags can't be
solid.
Let me also say, I'm left with a couple of questions based on this information. Number one, if they were trying to hide them, why didn't they just burn them? If they're in burn bags, then why wouldn't they burn them if they were trying to hide it? The other thing is,
they forgot where the secret room is.
Yeah, and how is there a hidden room in the Hoover building that the new administration doesn't know about? That seems a little strange. It seems like when you have new people coming into FBI, they would look at all the rooms. Now, the other thing is, why would there also, shouldn't doors be locked at the FBI, particularly if they have documents in them? So it's like people are being upset that the door was locked. Doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me. Those doors, if they have sensitive information, should be locked.
Well, it's a big government building.
It's a giant monstrosity.
It's not far from where we're sitting right now, and it's a big, ugly, awful 1960s building, terrible architecture, and there's a lot of space. Hey, I'm the FBI director. I'll walk around and check every room and closet. That's not how it happens.
Yeah, and I'm sure Durham also, who I pray is doing well, is still alive and knows this information, presumably. So it's not like any of this is going to disappear because he knows the information.
Well, and it's not going to disappear because the burn bags were not burned.
Right,
which is,
exactly,
I guess,
which
good thing. But
shows me it wasn't their intention, right?
To me, I don't know. If you're putting in a bag that's a burn bag, you're probably not putting in there for normal storage. I don't know. I haven't seen a burn bag outside of movies. But it looks like the deep state, whether it's with this and other revelations, realizes it's in too deep. This week, disgraced Obamagate actor, former FBI agent Peter Strzok deleted all of his posts from X. This is the same guy who once texted his paramour and FBI lawyer Lisa Page that they would stop Trump from being elected.